Hey, what's up? Me here, back to ruin your day again, and today's topic is cancel culture. Cancel culture is like a dildo with words wrote on it. It's only good for shoving them up your chocolate fudge hole, which is what everyone who cancels people on Twitter should do. Let's get into the video. There's plenty of examples of cancel culture for a wide variety of reasons. Some people deserve it for like molesting a child and then going and like having sex with a dog in the middle of a street, and there's some people that don't deserve it because they quite literally did nothing. And on the nothing side of the spectrum, you have people that simply say something that is heard wrong or heard in a different way than it's actually meant to be understood. The most recent example of this was MatPat on a live stream from February, I think it was. I'll play the clip. But he says nega, like negative, because his wife has, or yeah, his wife, I think it is. I don't know if it's his girlfriend or wife, but she has a shirt on. It's like a negative Pikachu. So he says negachu, and I guess people thought he was saying the N word.
This one up here, is that Skip?
You can go show it. That's Skip. That's Skip. Pikachu's right underneath him. It's like Negachu. Because he's a black Pikachu.
And as soon as he says negachu, you can see his face change. Like he instantly just regrets what he says. But then for some reason he continues down the road and says it's because he's black. And Twitter's doing its thing, trying to cancel him and whatnot, but that's what Twitter does best. That's why I'm never going to run a Twitter account. I think I have like 2 Twitter accounts, but I've never used them, and I never plan on using them for the simple fact that Twitter is, quite honestly, the most toxic social media platform that there is. It's like the trailer park of every social media. It's literally the worst of the worst place to go online. Just being on Twitter, you have a chance of getting canceled. If you have any notoriety at all online, and someone even thinks you're going to say something wrong, you're gone. You're done. They're going to start tweeting about it, and whatever they tweet about is now facts, and you're done for. You're out of here. See you later, pack your bags, head on down the road. Just saying the word canceled is stupid. If someone does something wrong online, someone that like molests kids or solicits kids online with their fame or stardom or whatever, they deserve to get put in jail. Not canceled, they just deserve to outright be charged with a criminal offense. Just saying the word cancel culture is kind of dumb. If someone does something wrong online, they should do what is right. Like if they say a word wrong, they should, apologize or whatever it is. But people trying to make people apologize and do stuff just because they think it's not right, that's where it the line kind of gets muddy. I'm sure there's some examples of cancel culture out there where people haven't even done something wrong, but people take something that they've done and that completely has no association with what they're trying to cancel them for, and then that person in turn has to end up apologizing for something they didn't even mean or do in the first place. I've said my fair share of N-words. I can't wait for that clip to circulate on Twitter with no context at all. Be sure to @me on Instagram a lot when that happens. I can't wait. It's going to be a beautiful day. Can't wait to make my first apology video. And one of the other examples of cancel culture, the guy actually did say the N-word, is PewDiePie when he said the N-word on the infamous PUBG bridge. I don't really see anything wrong with people saying that, like if it's a slip up or anything. Like obviously he didn't intentionally mean to say it. You can tell when someone slips up and says the N-word on stream or something they're not supposed to say. They're just saying it because of the heat of the moment. They were just enraged, engulfed in the flames, and wanted to get really to the soul of calling that person out. And there's people like EDP who have been alleged of like soliciting kids, talking to minors. And there's Mini Lad, who I believe has legitimately been confirmed to be diddling kids online. That's a fun word to say, diddle. And I can't count high enough to name the other examples of famous people trying to solicit minors and doing dirty deeds with little kids, which is probably one of the worst crimes in my eyes that you can do. That's just downright shameful. And all those child molesters in prison, I'm not saying they get what's coming to them, but they may deserve it. I don't really wish harm on anybody, but child molesters and child diddlers, definitely at the top of that list. Another take on cancel culture would be stand-up comedians offending people, and then those people taking to Twitter trying to cancel the stand-up comedian. That is the biggest problem that I have with the cancel culture stuff, is the stand-up comedian side of it. You don't have to watch the comedy special. You don't have to listen to the stand-up comedy routine. It's comedy. Stand-up comedy is known to be offensive and take punches at all walks of life people. They could take a shot at someone that's like a black criminal thug, and then they could take a shot at like the most white, ginger, nerdiest person in the world. Like there's no there shouldn't be any stops or any holding back when it comes to stand-up comedy. That's what it's always been about. I just never understood why people want to cancel stand-up comedians for doing what they're supposed to do. They do it to everybody. It's not like they're singling out that specific group because they hate Muslim people or they hate certain colors of people or certain types of people. That's just the farthest thing away from the truth. And people that watch it want to watch it for that single fact that it is funny and good. It's good content, good comedy to make you chuckle. It's basically like what Bill Burr said. People believe in freedom of speech as long as you're saying what they want to hear. And that's cancel culture in a nutshell. That's quite literally it. So if you are in the cancel culture business and you're canceling people over many different reasons or no reason at all, which is what happens most of the time, I hope you have a very long, pleasant, fruitful life until you walk across the street that fateful day and a bus runs you over. I figured since we just entered into 2021, now was a better time than ever to talk about cancel culture. So that's what I wanted to do today. Just discuss how stupid cancel culture is. Not really give many examples, just here and there, just referencing some dumb examples. But overall, I just wanted to talk about how bad cancel culture is as a whole and why we should just stop cancel culture because it's stupid. It's just, there's no other way to say it. It's just stupid. Cancel culture is as dumb as those people that stick forks in electrical outlets, people that jump in with the killer whales at SeaWorld, and most of all, people that are in the KKK. It's just downright stupid to even just be involved in cancel culture as a whole. So yeah, there's my 2 cents about cancel culture. If you agree with me, good, you're a normal person. If you disagree with me and you think cancel culture is a good thing, then maybe you should reevaluate your life and maybe get some therapy sessions, You may be screwed up in the head. So yeah, I'm just going to leave you with that. Cancel culture is for people that use minion butt plugs. What else is there to say? I'll see you next time. Peace out.